welcome back to Timberborn. In the last episode, we started growing sunflowers for our beautiful, amazing, rather large sunflower farm that I'm actually like obsessed with. Looks so cool. Looks amazing. And in this episode, the first thing I want to do is fix this area that keeps flooding. And I think the best way to fix that is going to be, we kind of do this for a second. I think we just need to add a water pump in here. So what I'm going to do is clear, I think just that area. And then we'll have to demolish it as well. And we should be able, if we do that, to put in one of these like right here. So this part over here, they have built like a fraction of it. Oh, they actually have some of these up and running. That is pretty amazing. That is actually rather impressive. I think we have to high prioritize this one and perhaps pause that one just to be safe in order to make sure that they can build everything. I think they should be able to. So now that we have sunflower seeds, we have 14 seeds. Let's see if that number goes down. It just keeps going up, obviously, because they're picking them. But I guess what I'm trying to figure out is, can they just eat them, or do we have to? It looks like it's in the food, not the inventory, which I think means they can just eat them. So let's see. I bet you Von Jai has eaten them, and he has. Look at that. That is amazing. So I'm wondering, now that we're growing our own sunflower seeds, I feel like we probably don't need potatoes, I don't think. And they cleared this, so we can go ahead and put the water pump thing in there, connect that up. Let's high prioritize that. That way we can finally clear this whole area out. I feel like this district having 45 beavers is maybe excessive. I think we're gonna take, let's see which one needs the most beavers. So this one, no. I think we'll put them into Victoria Falls. So let's just take maybe 10 beavers and move them to Victoria Falls. That way in this district, that sound is amazing. That way we only have 7 unemployed beavers, and then we have some more beavers here, so we can make sure all of these are fully stocked, which it looks like they are. So maybe we can find some other jobs for these beavers, perhaps as power wheel runners. I know I hate to do that to them, but we could use some more power. I think we can connect them up here. If we remove this one, put this in, I think the other district should be able to reach that. So we're actually going to make this district, which they do have some extra jobs. They have 11 unemployed beavers. We are going to make them power wheel workers. I'm so sorry to do that to you little beavers, but it must be done. So they're gonna come over here and do that. And then I'm kind of thinking, like, is this path actually doing anything? Or maybe we can just extend some more power wheels over this way? I don't see why not. We do at least one more. So now we have these 3 up and running. We'll wait until they build this, and then we'll unpause this. And I think this should help our power supply a good bit, because right now we need 1380. We have 1150, so this should give us 1200, which should mean that most of these are operating on decently high productivity, I think. Except for this one, because it doesn't have wheat. Oh boy, so we have 7,000 spatterdock. And I think we only have 1 grill making spatterdock. I guess I could use this handy dandy thingy majigger up here. spatter dock. Yeah, we only have one. And this one's actually not... Oh no, wait, that's the aquatic thingy. So where is the thingy that makes spatter dock? Down here, and it says it can't make spatter dock because it's missing spatter dock? But how is it missing spatter dock when we have 7,000 spatter dock? Am I missing something? Am I crazy? It can't make spatter dock because it has no spatter dock. What if we prioritize this building? And there we go. That is very interesting. Just nobody was bringing spatter dock here. I wonder why. So if we look at the other buildings, this one is missing wheat flour and maple syrup. Which, to be fair, we don't have a ton of maple syrup. And I don't even know. Oh, is this the wheat flour? We really have no wheat and no wheat flour. That is kind of a problem in itself, I think. We have tons of cattail roots. But we have 3 cattail flowers in operation. We're only making wheat flour here. Which I guess makes sense, to be fair. And I don't think this building is really getting... Why is it making wheat with cattail flour? Why is there wheat in this building? I am so confused right now. If anyone in the comments has any ideas as to what in the world is going on with this, let me know. But, yeah, we're just going to ignore that because I'm confused. And we are going to focus on this and detonate all of this. And then we're going to lay dynamite for this bit here. I don't want to detonate this until they've done this part because I feel like they're going to probably go through this way to lay the dynamite. So I'm doing some math here, and we have 8,400 scrap metal, and these take 2 scrap metals to make 1 metal block. So we could make 4,500 metal blocks, which is way more than we need. I'm just wondering if we do put 2 more smelters here, or if maybe we focus on something else, perhaps. I think instead of transporting metal over, we are just going to do some scavenger flags in here. We do have a fair bit of unemployed beavers anyways, so we might as well just give them something to do. And now that we are not sending dynamite, explosives, whatever, over to the other district, this is actually coming along pretty quickly. We only have 3 more pieces left, which is not too bad. And then I think this whole area should turn green. I hope. We might need to dynamite down some of this. I'm not really sure, or maybe we just need to like extend the water that way. Now, pine resin, we have an absurd amount of pine resin. I'm just gonna connect that path before I forget. I guess we don't really need all of these paths, do we? So we have an absurd amount of pine resin. I'm not even really sure like where we're getting that from. I guess back here, maybe? And I think this district also has a lot of pine resin. So what in the world are we doing with pine resin? I feel like we don't really need, like, are we getting maple? I think. So we want them to do maple. We don't really want them to focus on pine resin. We have plenty of it. And then these are also, oh no, this is a tapper's shack, and that is gonna do the pine resin on this side. So maybe what we need to do is give these like more maple to be able to get. So maybe if we go like this, I don't know why like the tree thing is always so glitchy. But anyways, if we go like that and we kind of unpause some of these maple in here, maybe, I It takes 12 days to get maple syrup. That is a really long time. But I'm not going to focus on that. We're going to go back over this way. And what we need to do is get some storage going so that we actually have a place to store all of the metal and metal blocks. What are you guys doing? Did we not mark this for cutting? Nope, we definitely did not. So in order to build these, we need scrap metal, which should be fine because I think we're going to start collecting scrap metal. But we also need gears and planks. And in this district, we only have planks. We are not getting gears. So we are going to have to get gears from hopefully this district. They do have a lot of gears, so that is good. So if we come over here to this distribution post, we'll add a new route here, and that will include gears. So now they should be getting gears, and they should be able to start building these, which is super exciting. Now something is wrong over here. They are not prioritizing planting. So our beautiful sunflower field is losing its sunflowers. So let's go ahead and put in some storage. I think the first storage we want to do is here. And this will be basically for like the sunflower seeds. I think we'll just fill this whole thing pretty much with sunflower seeds. And then I'm trying to think of where else we could put storage. So we're just gonna go that way, and then we'll dynamite these two little bits and bobs. That is already built, so I think we're not gonna put berries in there because I don't want them to take like a million berries from the other district. We're just gonna do metal blocks, scrap metal, and sunflower seeds. And then we can just connect this up this way. I think we're gonna have to delete one of our sunflower seeds there. And look at that! This water pump cleared out this whole area, so we can pause it and we can just turn it on whenever it floods for no reason. I'm not really sure why it does do that. And then I think I want to actually get some more water storage going for these little beavers. But we have a drought in 3 days again. And these are actually built. They're up and running. Wow, that was so fast. So let's go ahead and just path straight in here. And now we have Kavlaba and Gajudeas working away in here. But they do need scrap metal, which I think we should be fine from getting from here. And then they need logs, which we do have a decent amount of logs as well. And these are getting filled with water, which is fantastic. So let's see. Productivity-wise, think, why is this 27%? Oh, these are not connected. Yeah, okay, so we have to connect these up. I'm thinking we should do a lumber mill and a gear workshop just so that we can be making kind of everything here. So we'll put those in, path into those. Since this is our like working area, we'll add in the new little bell decoration. And then on this side, I guess we can unpause these as well. So once these are built, we'll high prioritize those. That should increase the productivity pretty substantially because then everything in theory should be connected. So this productivity should go up from 39%, it should go up quite a bit. And while we wait for them to build that, we have finally completed this. So we are going to detonate it. Let's make sure the water's turned on in 3, 2, 1. Well, to be honest, I thought that was going to do quite a bit more than it did. I am a little bit confused. But we do have 17 explosives, so maybe... let me just put a path in here as well. Maybe we should just actually do a whole path along this. Just to kind of make it look a little bit nicer. I guess we can plant like a little bit more. We can do some wheat in here. Through here. And the drought has started. Pause everything. Okay, back into our handy dandy panel thingy mabobber. We are going to pause basically everything. So I think the only sensible thing to do is to basically dynamite down all of this. I think that's gonna be the thing that we have to do pretty much. And in order to get over there, we're just gonna have to do a temporary double platform, I think, or maybe it's a triple even. Alright, so back on this side, we have our lumber mill and our gear workshop built, but supposedly we have no unemployed beavers. We have 35 beavers, but none of them are unemployed. That is actually somewhat impressive. Maybe because we have so many builders huts, let's just pause this one. We can unpause it now. And then we'll have Uavam and Aradaya over here. However, the one downside is that in the dry season, they really cannot do anything. So I guess we might as well just pause them for now. So over on this side, I am going to do like a high power shaft at the end to get the power up here. And that way we don't have to cut the power through this whole area. So I'm actually gonna put platforms here. I guess we really did not need this or this. And instead we could just do maybe like a bench, a bush. I don't know, let's do a bush. That works. And back up here, we can finally get back to our fun zone. What does this need? This needs treated planks. Oh boy. We do have quite a bit of treated planks, so I think we can go ahead and add in another route here and start sending some of those over. Okay, so up here, we actually could, if we put this path in, we actually could put platforms on top of this path. And then we could really put some stuff up here. I think each of these normally has, let's call it 150. Let's round down. So basically we have 1650 of power. Each of these is 400. So we have 400, 800, 1200, 1300. So we need 2650 of power. And how much did I say we have? Like 1800? Something like that. So maybe we don't need this many smelters. Maybe we can like survive with a few less. But then what do we put here? That's kind of the problem. I guess what we could put is like another lumber mill. Maybe another gear workshop, maybe down here at the end. I guess that could work. Yeah, we might need to figure out a way to like add more power to this. But I'm not really quite sure what the best way is to do that. So I'm thinking as far as like what we want down here. We have the observatory going in up here. I forgot that does require power, doesn't it? Oh boy, didn't we think that through or no? Oh, we did, look at that. We thought that through completely. Kind of. That requires 200. These produce 50. Don't really know what I was thinking there. But that's okay. So I think down on this side, what we should do is probably do another like temple. Maybe we do Lidos somewhere. Lidos, temples. Could do it. Oh, these have to be built on ground. So that's a no on that. We actually don't have enough room, technically, for the carousels either. Okay, so we're coming up with a new plan because we're basically short, like, one block of space. So, the new plan is this. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. even then, it's not quite enough. I think what we can do, here's what we're gonna do. I've got it all sorted out, kind of. Maybe. Well, first of all, we're gonna delete this, because this is unnecessary. And then we are going to do a large metal platform here. Maybe here. There. There. We're just gonna do a bunch of them. I don't know how we're gonna get down. I have not quite sorted that out yet. Actually, you know what? Maybe we can do them all in a line. If we like dynamite that little... Oh, maybe we don't need to dynamite it. I think we do. Yep, we definitely do. Okay, so we're gonna dynamite that one little piece. And then if we do this, and then on this back side, if we do triple platforms, I think triple single, it like kind of extends it, I think. Bear with me here for a second. And do not ask me how we're gonna actually get the power up here, because that is a whole nother nightmare. But the drought has ended. Oh my goodness, so exciting. We are going to go into our panel, our handy dandy panel, and unpause all the water pumps. And then they actually have pretty much finished dynamiting. I think I forgot to lay one piece of dynamite. They've pretty much finished dynamiting that. I'm gonna start laying the dynamite here as well. I don't quite know how far over we want to go, but I think probably to like there-ish. Maybe further, we'll see. And everything's dried out, but the water is returned! So stressful. And now look at this. This is flooding, but this beaver, there's no unemployed beavers. This beaver, when they get in there, oh, this flooded too. No! Okay, Zoljafai is going to save the day. So this side is ready to go. Let's go ahead and detonate that down. Now I think should be more green, should be good. I'm wondering if we want to do like another layer down. I don't think so, because I think we can just do, once this is all like detonated, we can just do like a platform across. Maybe we'll even do something like this, with like stairs going up here. Yeah, I think that should work. And eventually, once they get up there, we're gonna go ahead and plant more wheat. And hopefully they might be able to reach that. I'm not quite sure yet. Alright, so anyways, we have a use actually for our planks, because, or not our planks, our metal blocks, because we're now going to need 2,000 of them for this and 3,000 total here. So we're actually going to use our metal blocks, which is really exciting. I think this should be connected, but we need a path. So if we path over this way, that should be on. And then for these, they need metal blocks, which we can now unpause these. And we should start making quite a few metal blocks pretty quickly. I think once we go through all of these metal stacks here, what in the world is going on over here? I don't know. Once we go through these metal stacks, we can start distributing metal over this way. But we are now getting 2,200 power, which is perfect for everything that we need. So I think up here, we should now be able to fit the carousels. The question is, I think we also need a path for them. And that is kind of tricky. Maybe we should try and move these forward. I don't think we really can. Oh, you know what we could do? Oh gosh. We could move all of these power wheels back a space. Like if we... Oh no. Whoops. Not that. If we do another row of double platforms, we could actually move all of these water wheels back a space. Oh, what a nightmare. What a nightmare that is. But I actually think that's what we have to do. So if we do this, double platform, let's just kind of test it out. Yeah. Oh, that's such a nightmare though. But we're committed. We're doing it. We're moving these all back. And you know what that means? These all have to go back. Oh, so painful. In which case, we might not need these metal blocks. We actually probably don't need the metal blocks. We can kind of clean up this whole bit here. If we... I think we just need one of these connected to one of these. I prioritize that. Pause that. But yeah, we actually probably could just go back to platforms, but I feel like now we're kind of committed to the metal blocks. But are the metal blocks, metal platforms, I keep calling them metal blocks, are the metal platforms a terrible idea or just a semi-terrible idea? We could compromise and we could do, oh, we can't do the small platforms actually because they can't stand on here. And I don't even think we can really do the large platforms because they can't stand on here. So I think what that means is that we are back to this. So I'm testing something out with the smelter bit here. So if we do that, and then we put in a carousel, I think it's just not gonna work with the smelter. It's too close. So I think what we'll have to do, our carousel's here, and then we'll have to move our smelters down to this end probably. We can technically do 4 smelters there. And then over here we'll do 2 lumber mills, 2 gear workshops, kind of power shafts all in between. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to do. And then we'll pause all of these before we forget. So yeah, I think that should work now. What that means is we can connect the power supply back through here. And I guess we could probably just do another mud bath in here. Oh, but we can't, because there's no way to get down. Okay, so scratch that. And I've figured it out. We can do a mud bath. We just have to do the mud bath, we just have to do like some platform stair situation thing there, but it does work. So I did realize we can only do 3 here because we actually still need, like, it's kind of hard to see because it's all the same color, but we still need a path to go around this way. In order to go around that way, we need to do that. So I guess we'll just do like another, another lumber mill thing there. So then up here, we still have some extra power, so we could put in another observatory. Those don't take up too much space. We could do, just want to do carousels. That's all I want in this world. There's just a bunch of carousels. Yeah, I guess we could do observatories. Not that we really need the science, but we can fit a couple. Maybe we do like a mud bath in between. And then on this side, I think we'll just do some rooftop terraces just to like round it out. Yeah, I think that should be pretty good. The only other thing we could really do is add in like a Lido pool thing down here. We would need to do stairs coming down from like here. Actually, we would just connect it into this path through here. We have to have a Lido, right? I think that's like mandatory, especially because our other Lidos don't really work. So we'll add in the Lido. I think we'll do it right there. Yeah, that should be good. You get like a nice view of this giant power wheel just like right in your face. Lovely. And now we basically wait. So I'm gonna kind of just let this run for a minute. We're working on all of this stuff over here. We are working on dynamiting all of this over here. And I'm gonna do like a little water path through here to try and make sure all of this turns green. So yeah, we pretty much just wait. Well, we have a drought coming in one day. And yeah, it's pretty slow going. They did finish these power wheels. They're just waiting on this one power wheel to be completed. Looks pretty good so far. And then we have kind of all of this is going to have to get built out, which is going to take a long time. Over on this side, we are slowly dynamiting this whole bit away. Like very, very, very slowly. And then I'm just going in and like adding wheat down here. We'll probably need another farmhouse. Like this is a lot for just these little beavers. Yeah, and then I just put in some storage up here, up top. Not really sure why. I guess just because we needed more storage. I mean, these are already, like this already has 400 things stored in it. Crazy. So yeah, this is gonna take a while, but I do have a good feeling that in the next episode, we will probably start to see some of this get built out. This shouldn't take too long once they build this last power wheel, which they just finished building. But we are in a 7-day drought, so I think I'm gonna leave this one here for now. You'll have to tune in next time to see what happens with this whole area over here. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one.